Divine Moonchild back with another video. So we are still on The Master of Destiny by James Allen. We are on chapter 4. I just want to say thanks for all the new subscribers. Hello, you guys. Everyone new that's coming in. I appreciate the new people and all the old. Not that y'all actually, y'all know what I mean. People who've been on the channel since I started 2 months ago, the beginning, 6 months. Whenever you came on, I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate the views and the subscribers. All of you divine, beautiful people. Thank you. I'm just grateful. We're at like 350 now. I can't believe it. Okay, so let's get into the video. So the name of this chapter is called Training of the Will. So let's start with the first paragraph. Without strength of mind, nothing worthy of accomplishment can be done, and the cultivation of what steadfastness and stability of character, which is commonly called willpower, is one of the foremost duties of man, for its possession is essentially necessary both to his temporal and eternal well-being. Fixedness of purpose is at the root of all successful efforts, whether in things worldly or spiritual, and without it, man cannot be otherwise than wretched and dependent upon others for that support which should be found within himself. So he's talking about willpower, how important that is, which I mean it is. I mean, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be dependent on outside people and things to get things done for yourself, whether it be in the natural or, like I said, the spiritual. You really need to have that determination inside yourself to get the things done that you need to get done. If you're always waiting for other people, I don't know, they might not be there. You might not have nobody. They might be busy. People have their own lives. At the end of the day, you got to get things done for yourself. You got to want it for yourself. And to me, it's all about how bad do you want this? Can you get your will power together so that you can get these things done? All right, next paragraph. A little logical thought will soon convince a man that he cannot not be both weak and strong at the same time, that he cannot develop a stronger will while remaining a slave to weak indulgences, and that therefore the direct and only way to that greater strength is to assail and conquer his weaknesses. All the means for the cultivation of the will are already at hand in the mind and life of the individual. They reside in the weak side of his character, by attacking and vanquishing which the necessary strength of will be developed. He who has succeeded in grasping this simple preliminary truth will perceive that the whole science of will cultivation is embodied in the following 7 rules. So before we get into the 7 rules, he's talking about conquering your weaknesses. I mean, because we all have weaknesses and strengths, some more than others. So I think first you need to figure out what those weaknesses are, be able to admit that you have them, and then, go about trying to conquer. And I guess I would say more so, how can you balance out and develop the weaknesses? How I would put it. And sometimes other people may think that you have certain qualities that are weaknesses that actually can be strengths, or just, something that's a part of you. But I feel like, how can you make these weaknesses work for you? How can you, I guess, basically alchemize those things that are weak about you, or conquer them, in the words that he said. Conquer them, alchemize them, make them work for you, however you want to put it. How can you keep these weaknesses in your life from holding you back? Um, so number one, the first rule is breaking off bad habits. So that's a good one. That's a great start. Um, we all have bad habits. I have quite a few. So very important for you to start there, and it's definitely going to take willpower to break off any bad habits. Right now, you guys know I've already talked about drinking on my weight loss videos. So I'm still up and down with that. I really just want to get to the point where I only drink socially and not at home. I feel like that's going to cut down a lot of issues for me with as far as my digestion, maintaining my weight, even like I'm working on developing my singing voice. I don't know if you know, but alcohol does dry out your vocal cords. I mean, it really just doesn't do anything good for you. So that's one. Another one is, procrastinating, sleeping too much. Me personally, I feel like sleeping too much is not that bad. I love sleep. But, you need to get up, you need to get things done. You don't want to overdo it, because when you sleep too much, you start to feel tired. So another thing, certain foods that I want to get rid of, pop. I really don't want to drink pop at all anymore, and so very, very rarely. But just all the fizziness, it just makes me feel bloated and just gross. Anything fizzy, really. I'm taking note of foods that irritate my stomach too. Like, I've noticed recently that anything with like tomato paste, or if I have too much of it, it gives me really bad acid reflux. Trying to cut down on processed foods, things like that. Bad habits. Skipping my nightly skincare regimen. I just want to go to bed. Especially if y'all seen my video about working in a warehouse, working all night. When I get home, I just want to just take a shower, get in the bed. Okay, I'm already in the shower, so I might as well do my face thing, and it's not even like I have like 7 steps right now. But yes, doing that, doing my nightly routine, even though I'm tired. What else? Any other bad habits? I can't think of anything else right now. But you guys, if you want to comment any bad habits that you want to get rid of, please do. Sometimes I can talk over people, and also, overthink as well. All right, on to the next, because I can't think of any other bad habits right now. But I'm sure I have some other ones. Oh, being late to work. I'm like known for being late now. I used to be on time. I don't know what happened. It's the bad time management that's bad. So I need to get better with managing my time. Go back into the sleeping and getting my energy back together. All right, we're moving on to number 2. Form good habits. Okay, so skipping my routine at night would be the opposite. Forming the good habits of having a routine of doing my skincare when I get home. Some good habits that I've already started, you guys. So I want to do like a fruit smoothie every day, homemade. And I have been pretty much keeping up with that. So I usually do pineapple, banana, strawberry. I put apple cider vinegar in there, turmeric, that's how you say it, ginger. I think that's it. Oh, and some like spinach, and I have this green powder too. I used that yesterday. It was really gritty. I think I like it better with the spinach. I want to start walking outside every other day. I do okay. I've been doing okay with that. It hasn't been consistent every other day, but at least 3 days a week I've been walking more outside. Making sure that I do a workout at least 3 to 4 times a week. New hair habits that I'm doing are I'm going to start protective styling more, so keeping my hair in braids, twists for more often, and also oiling my hair every night as well. Like the very, not the whole thing, but like the ends of it to keep me from getting those knots and split ends. I've been using the avocado oil, and then I take the peppermint oil and kind of just massage my scalp for a little bit. What other good habits? So we got exercise, hair regimen, skin. I want to start getting up earlier and going to bed earlier. The going to bed earlier will help first me getting up earlier. So that's gonna be a hard one for me, but definitely want to add that to the forming good habits. Meditating every morning, not only just once or twice a week, 3 times at the most. I want to try to make sure that I do that every morning. It's really good for me. It really helps with the bad habit of like overthinking and like just getting my day off better, starting off the day being more grateful, peace of mind. Just being more consistent overall. I want to be more consistent with making my videos as well. You guys keep subscribing and watching, and hopefully I can retire soon from the warehouse, and that will help all of my bad and good habits. So I won't be up all night, be asleep better. It'll be great. Have more time, better time management, and I won't be late to any place because I don't gotta go. Pipe on that. What other good habits? Just eat it healthier and staying active, you know. And just being more grateful. All right. So number 3, give scrupulous attention to the duty of the present moment. This right here, I love this because I talked about procrastination. This will get rid of all that. Like just more, actually number 4 is more about procrastination, but I'm not on that one yet. But giving attention to whatever you're doing at the present moment, that's more like attention to detail, which is important. I feel like that's more regarding overthinking, because I can be so in my head at times. I don't know about you guys, like everyone's different, but sometimes I can be doing the simplest thing and just like not pay attention and mess up something so silly because my mind is somewhere else. But I have been getting better with that, and I feel like meditating helps with that as well. Just being in the moment and not thinking about, well, what's going to happen in the future or things that happened in the past. Like, just be in the moment of what you're doing. Enjoy it. You're never going to get that moment again. Enjoying your life. It makes things more enjoyable. You can just walk outside, just watch the trees, look at the little squirrel, whatever's going on. And that's why I like singing so much too. I'm the most in the moment. I'm just singing a song and just being silly like when I was a kid and just enjoying the music. Even though music can sometimes make you think of past things or what were you doing when you first heard that song, who were you with, but it's nice. It's more of a nostalgia moment, not like a sad thing, unless something bad was happening when you heard the song. But probably don't listen to that song. I digress. I ramble. So anyway, giving attention to the thing that you are doing at that moment, even like working out, like I feel like the way we think about it, like think about it as I'm moving my body and I can move my body. Like, let me give the full attention to this squat or whatever I'm doing instead of thinking about, I can't wait till this is over, because that's what I think. I'm looking at the timer like, I can't wait to be done with this. No, just give your attention to that actual moment, the movement of your body, the note that you're singing, the oil that you're putting into your hair, loving on it, whatever you do, what you do at work, your job, scrupulous attention. All right, number 4, do vigorous vigorously and at once whatever has to be done. So this, like I said, speak more to the procrastination. Because what I will do is I could do it tomorrow. I could do it in a couple hours. Like, I am so good for doing it when I just do it right now, vigorously. Do the video now while you got the time. Do your hair. Get up out the bed. Go for a walk. Nothing is stopping you. Get your workout done in the morning. Just get it out the way. Like today, I said I was gonna do my Pilates workout this morning, and I already was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my video first. I'm still doing something, but I could have got my workout done first. I'm definitely gonna do it later, you guys. I promise. I'm gonna do it. But I could have did it at once, like what he's saying. And I feel like it's better to just have a plan, which I believe he gets into this video, having a schedule for yourself, especially the important things. Like, you don't want to be over scheduled and like super strict, like, but definitely the most important things that you're working on. Like, if you have certain goals to eat healthier, have a meal plan. That's going to save you from making bad decisions and being tempted, because you already have your food together that you need. Like, when I bring my healthy snacks to work, I'm less likely to go to the vending machine because I already have all the stuff with me that I need to eat, you know. So yeah, have a schedule for the things that are important to you. If you are working on trying to like improve your skin, have a facial schedule, or things that you're gonna do that day. Like, I'm gonna exfoliate every 3 days or once a week, and I'm gonna moisturize my face every night with this type of product or aloe vera gel. Whatever it is that you have a goal to do, have a schedule set, and you do that thing as soon as you need to get it done. Don't put it off, don't procrastinate, because in that moment, that choice is going to get you closer to your overall goal versus you steadily putting it off. It's going to just take you even longer to get to where you need to be to get to your goal. So yeah, do it now. 5, live by rule. I think I already went over that. Do your rules. Number 6, control the tongue. Yeah, control that thing. We're not gonna get into that. Or maybe I should. I don't know. I feel like I talk too much sometimes. That's my thing. Sometimes I can be too honest. So I'm working on that. Figuring out what is this really necessary to say? Do people really need to know this? If they don't, just keep it to yourself. And control the mind. So it goes back to like the overthinking, anxiety. Get control of your mind. And I feel like definitely just staying in the moment of what you're doing, and it's important when it comes to that type of thing too. But controlling your mind, staying away from negative thinking. If you're around negative people or you listen to negative music constantly, that could have an issue with your mind. Doing things to calm your mind, walking outside, is very good for you. It helps your creativity. It calms your mind. Releases endorphins, all that. You burn calories. You get in vitamin D, all that good stuff. If it's sunny, just out there with the trees and little animals and things, it's nice. Meditating, praying, whatever helps calm your mind. Just taking a bath, being in the water, being by water. Just do things to help you keep yourself calm. Listen to good calming music as well. Sound healing is great. Sometimes I meditate with no music. Sometimes I listen to affirmations, or I'll just listen to a certain type of music. Usually chakra, however you say it, is what I like to focus on when I'm meditating, usually. Anyway. Anyone who earnestly meditates upon and diligently practices the above rules will not fail to develop that purity of purpose and power of will which will enable him to successfully cope with every difficulty and pass triumphantly through every emergency. All right, so I'm just going to go through each one. So it's number 1, break off bad habits. Number 2, Form good habits. Number 3, give scrupulous attention to the duty of the present moment. Number 4, do vigorously and at once whatever has to be done. Number 5, live by rule. 6, control the tongue. And 7, control the mind. All right. The increased strength of will, which is gained by success and overcoming bad habits, enables one to initiate good habits. For while the conquering of a bad habit requires merely strength of purpose, the forming of a new one necessitates the intelligent direction of purpose. So getting rid of bad habits just makes you just gotta overcome the bad habit, resist temptation. Whereas forming a new habit that is good, you have to actually have direction and, actively do that thing. Okay? It's a different type of way you go about it. To do this, a man must be mentally active and energetic and must keep a constant watch upon himself. As a man succeeds in perfecting himself in the second rule, it will not be very difficult for him to observe the third, that of giving scrupulous attention to the duty of the present moment. So it sounds like to me that it's a building thing. As you go through each rule, you become stronger in your willpower. So the first easiest one is to break off bad habits. Then the next level is to form the good habits, and you just keep going on and on. Okay. So now he breaks down the fourth rule. The fourth rule, that of doing vigorously and at once whatever has to be done, is equally important. Idleness and a strong will cannot go together, and procrastination is a total barrier to the acquisition of purposeful action. Nothing should be put off until another time. Leave it alone. Why you messing with me, James? Not even for a few minutes. That which ought to be done now should be done now. This seems a little thing, but it is of far-reaching importance. It leads to strength, success, and peace. And that is what we want. Okay? Say it again. Strength, success, and peace, you guys. Get that thing done now. Whatever it is. Because it's so important, because if you look over a month or 3 months or 6 months of you doing that adds up. It don't, like he said, it seems like it's a little thing for you to put something off right at that moment, but the more you do that, the longer it's going to take you to get to your goal, if you ever get to it. As long as you procrastinate, it's not going to, you're not going to make that thing happen for you. You're not going to get it done. You're just holding yourself back. So stop doing that. I'm talking to myself too, obviously. Like I told you guys, that's a big thing for me. He should decide what he will eat and drink and wear, and what he will not eat and drink and wear. How many meals per day he will have, and at what times he will have them, and what time he will go to bed, and at what time to get up. Never. That's death. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I just get up whenever, but this is good. That's what I'm talking about. He should make rules for the right government of his conduct in every department of his life, and should religiously adhere to them. To live loosely and indiscriminately, eating and drinking and sensually indulging at the beck and call of appetite and inclination, is to be a mere animal and not a man with will and reason. Huh. I guess I'm in a silly mood today. Anyway, this is really good. I really feel like this chapter is speaking to me the most. I can't lie. I really like this paragraph because, like I said, have a schedule, have everything already in order. What you're going to eat, what you're going to drink, what you're not going to drink. Like, get rid of the things that cause you issues, that are going to make you feel bad. Certain foods and drinks, stuff that you know that you shouldn't be eating, don't even buy it. Don't buy it. If you go out to eat, this is really helpful, because these restaurants, calories be on fire. Okay, they be out to the sky. Like, what? This is my whole day, sir. Like, I can't. So look at the menu before you go. See if they have something that's in your calorie range or that's healthy that you can eat. So you already know what you're eating. You go in there and you start seeing all the stuff, like have your mind made up. This is what I'm eating today. Like one of my best good friends, Gina, she pretty much eats the same thing every day, and she maintains her weight very well because she already has scheduled and knows what she's going to eat and what time she's going to eat it. And it works so well for her. I've done that before and it wasn't that bad. But I feel like you have to pick things that you know you can eat every day, that you know you're really gonna like. Maybe on one day where you go out to like to eat and you won't have to really worry about what you're eating then, because on a regular daily basis you're consistently eating healthy and eating the same things and maintaining your weight. So, and I feel like too, having cheat days is not good. Because I used to be really big and say, well, let me have my cheat day or my treat. No, like, no, you have a cheat day when you get to your goal. Not before. After you get there and you're maintaining, then you get to have a cheat day. Till then, no, you don't deserve no cheat day. Sorry, that was me, but I just feel like that's just another thing holding you back. Another way for you to procrastinate. Like, no, have the willpower and just go at your goal like full force. Don't let nothing stop you. Not even yourself. Not your taste buds. Food makes us dance. I know. It's delicious. Okay. What you're gonna wear too. I want to talk about that a little bit because I feel like I buy clothes and then like it doesn't fit my lifestyle, and then it's just like sitting in my closet, or it doesn't match with anything else that I have. And I'm like, why did I buy this? So I want to start doing capsule wardrobe. So I'm gonna do one for spring. So I'm gonna do the try on haul for the things I buy, and then I'm gonna like style the clothes all together like in a capsule wardrobe. So I already know, what I'm wearing. Everything matches well together. And the people who do this, who have like a style uniform or have a capsule wardrobe or have a color palette, they look more put together because they already know what they're wearing and know what colors they're wearing, what they're not wearing. So it's the same type of concept when it comes to even styling yourself or what you're going to wear, what he's talking about here. Have your stuff already together, so you don't even got to like think about it, try to put it together at the last minute, because it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna show in your diet and in your health, in your skin, and all of that. Even how you carry yourself, how you think, because you just going about stuff willy-nilly. We got to have a plan. What we gonna do and what we not gonna do. And he said religiously adhere to them. We don't. What he said, you as an animal, if you just doing stuff any kind of way to anything that you feel, basically being, controlled by your feelings and just sensually indulging. Whatever you want to eat, you just eat it. And then your body gonna feel and look however you treat it. That's what it's giving. All right, enough of my rambling. Let's do the next two paragraphs. These are the last two, actually. The sixth rule. That of controlling the tongue must be practiced until one has perfect command of his speech, so that he utters nothing in peevishness, anger, irritability, or with evil intent. The man of strong will does not allow his tongue to run thoughtlessly and without check. All these 6 rules, if faithfully practiced, will lead up to the 7th, which is the most important of them all. Namely, rightly controlling the mind. Self-control is the most essential thing in life, yet least understood. But he who patiently practices the rules herein laid down, bringing them into requisition in all his ways and undertakings, will learn by his own experience and efforts how to control and train his mind, and to earn thereby the supreme crown of manhood, the crown of a perfectly poised will. So controlling the tongue. That is definitely important. Your mouth can get you in a lot of trouble. He talked about anger and irritability, but even like I said earlier, like just even oversharing, with the wrong people can get you in trouble. And a lot of people, they don't really actually care about your issues. Not everyone. So you have to know who's really on your team. If you're going to share information, are they there to actually really help you, give you good advice, and actually have empathy for you, or they just want to hear some gossip or be entertained? So we have to know the difference. So keeping your tongue in check, even when you're emotional, when you're sad, or when you're angry, or when you get irritated. You could lose a job, talking crazy to your manager, or you're getting in, say the wrong things to the wrong person. They might smack you. I don't know. Anything could happen. Now you in a fight, or now you in jail, or whatever. Just because you let your emotions get the best of you. Think before you speak. And like you said, the last one is the most important. Self-control and controlling the mind. So this was a really good chapter, you guys. I really enjoyed it. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. And once again, thank you so much for all the new people and the people who have been with me. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. I'm having fun. So I'm gonna work on these seven rules, starting with the number 1 and number 2. That's my main 2. I'm gonna focus on when I go to the next one for later. And that's all I got for you guys. So I need to go get this Pilates workout done that I put off, and I'm gonna start taking these braid sounds. I'm gonna switch to some twists. So see you guys next time. Have a good one and stay blessed and thoughtful. Good thought.